Here is the documentary narration script for TrendLens, written in an engaging, informative documentary style and targeted to a total word count of 2,171 words across the 9 chapters. Egypt is a land where time itself seems to have begun. For over 7,000 years, this corner of northeastern Africa has stood as a monumental pillar of human achievement, bridging the ancient past with the vibrant energy of the modern world. It is a nation that has witnessed the rise and fall of mighty empires, the birth of writing, and the construction of wonders that still defy modern explanation. From the golden sands of the Sahara to the bustling streets of Cairo, Egypt is far more than a living museum. It is a dynamic, evolving country where ancient customs blend seamlessly with the rhythms of contemporary life. To understand how this desert kingdom became the cradle of civilization, we must first look at the unique landscape that made its existence possible in the first place. At the heart of Egypt's geography is a single, life-giving artery, the Nile River. Flowing from south to north, the Nile carves a fertile green ribbon through an otherwise unforgiving desert landscape. This contrast is so stark that it can be seen from space, a vivid stripe of life bordered on both sides by the vast, barren expanse of the Sahara. Traditionally, this split defined the country into the fertile Nile delta of Lower Egypt in the north and the narrow river valley of Upper Egypt in the south. Beyond the river valley lies the western desert, a region of shifting sand dunes, dramatic white rock formations, and isolated oases that have supported nomadic life for millennia. To the east, the eastern desert rises toward the Red Sea hills, offering a rugged terrain rich in minerals. Crossing the Gulf of Suez brings us to the Sinai Peninsula, a mountainous land bridge connecting Africa to Asia. Sinai is a region of deep spiritual significance, home to Mount Sinai and a coastline defined by dramatic desert peaks meeting crystal clear waters. Egypt's coasts are just as diverse as its interior. The northern boundary meets the Mediterranean Sea, offering a temperate climate and historic ports like Alexandria. Meanwhile, the eastern coast along the Red Sea is famous for its vibrant coral reefs and thriving marine life, making it a hub for travelers seeking natural beauty. This extraordinary landscape, protected by deserts and nourished by the Nile, provided the perfect incubator for one of the most powerful and enduring civilizations in human history. The history of Egypt is a grand tapestry of dynasties, conquests, and cultural achievements. It began over 5,000 years ago when King Narmer united Upper and Lower Egypt, establishing the first dynasty. What followed was the Old Kingdom, an era of unprecedented peace and architectural ambition. This was the age of the pyramid builders, a time when rulers were viewed as living gods on earth. The Great Pyramids of Giza stand as eternal monuments to this period, reflecting a highly organized society capable of incredible engineering feats. As centuries passed, the Middle Kingdom brought a renaissance of arts and literature, followed by the dramatic conquests of the New Kingdom. During this golden age, legendary pharaohs like Hatshepsut, Akhenaten, and Ramesses II expanded Egypt's borders and built massive temple complexes in Luxor and Karnak. This era also introduced the world to Tutankhamun, whose intact tomb revealed the unimaginable wealth and sophisticated artistry of the pharaohs. The belief in the afterlife drove much of this monumental architecture, creating a culture obsessed with preservation and eternity. Egypt's ancient era eventually transitioned into the Ptolemaic period, culminating in the reign of the brilliant and legendary Queen Cleopatra. After her death, Egypt became a vital province of the Roman Empire, and later, a center of early Christianity. By the 7th century, the Arab conquest introduced Islam and the Arabic language, forever reshaping the nation's cultural identity and laying the foundation for modern Egypt. This fascinating blend of Pharaonic, Greco-Roman, Coptic Christian, and Islamic influences set the stage for a rich, syncretic culture that continues to thrive in the modern era. Today, Egyptian culture is a vibrant mosaic that honors its diverse roots. The vast majority of Egyptians practice Islam, which plays a central role in daily life, influencing everything from social customs to the daily call to prayer echoing across city rooftops. Egypt is also home to a significant Coptic Christian community, one of the oldest Christian denominations in the world. This coexistence of faiths has created a unique cultural landscape where Islamic and Christian holidays are celebrated with shared national pride, fostering a strong sense of unity among the population. Music, dance, and storytelling are the lifeblood of Egyptian expression. Cairo has long been recognized as the cultural capital of the Arab world, producing legendary musicians like Kulthum, whose powerful voice still resonates through local cafes and homes. Egypt's film and television industry is similarly influential, shaping the pop culture and dialect of the entire Middle East. During major festivals like Ramadan, the streets come alive with colorful lanterns, communal street feasts, and late-night celebrations that showcase the warm, hospitable nature of the Egyptian people. This warmth and generosity extend to every aspect of daily life, particularly around the dining table. Sharing a meal in Egypt is not just about sustenance, but a sacred act of hospitality and community, where visitors are welcomed like family. This passion for connection is equally reflected in the country's busy marketplaces and economic endeavors. Egypt's economy is a complex mix of traditional industries and modern global trade. The crown jewel of its economic infrastructure is the Suez Canal, a vital shipping lane that connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea. Handling approximately 12% of global trade, this artificial waterway is one of Egypt's primary sources of foreign currency, serving as a strategic hub for international maritime logistics. In addition to trade, the tourism sector remains a critical pillar of the economy, employing millions of people and showcasing the country's unparalleled historical wealth to visitors from around the globe. In recent years, Egypt has also emerged as a significant energy hub in the region. The discovery of massive offshore natural gas fields in the Mediterranean has transformed the country from an energy importer to an exporter. Furthermore, Egypt is actively investing in renewable energy, developing massive solar parks like the Benban project in the Aswan Governorate, which is one of the largest solar installations in the world. Agriculture along the fertile banks of the Nile also continues to support a large segment of the population, producing cotton, wheat, and fruits. This transition toward sustainability and modern infrastructure is reshaping the nation's future. Yet, even as Egypt builds new administrative cities and expands its industries, it remains deeply connected to the simple pleasures of its agricultural roots and local culinary traditions. Egyptian cuisine is a comforting reflection of the country's agricultural bounty and rich history. The national dish, Koshari, is a hearty, flavorful street food made from a mixture of lentils, rice, macaroni, and chickpeas, topped with a savory tomato sauce, garlic vinegar, and crispy fried onions. Another daily staple is ful medams, which consists of slow-cooked fava beans seasoned with olive oil, cumin, garlic, and fresh lemon juice. This simple, nutritious dish has been eaten in Egypt since the time of the Pharaohs and is typically enjoyed with warm, fresh aish boladi, the traditional Egyptian flatbread that represents the very life of the people. For dinner, many families enjoy Molokhia, a unique green soup made from the leaves of the jute plant, simmered with toasted garlic and coriander, and served alongside white rice and roasted chicken. Street food culture is incredibly vibrant, with vendors offering falafel, known locally as tamia, made from crushed fava beans and fresh herbs rather than chickpeas, giving it a lighter texture. No culinary journey here is complete without trying traditional desserts like basbousa or kanafa, washed down with sweet mint tea or a rich cup of Turkish coffee in a lively local cafe. These shared meals reflect a culture that values hospitality above all else, ensuring that no guest ever leaves the table hungry. With bodies nourished and spirits lifted, visitors are ready to discover the awe-inspiring archaeological landmarks that continue to capture the imagination of the world. Egypt is home to some of the most recognizable landmarks on Earth, monuments that have captivated travelers and historians for centuries. On the outskirts of Cairo, the Giza Plateau rises majestically from the desert sands, hosting the Great Pyramids and the enigmatic Great Sphinx. These monumental structures are masterclasses in ancient mathematics and engineering, standing as an eternal testament to the power of the Old Kingdom. Further south along the Nile, the historic city of Luxor is often described as the world's greatest open-air museum. Here, the grand temples of Karnak and Luxor stand in stunning preservation, while across the river, the silent Valley of the Kings hides the deep rock-cut tombs of Egypt's greatest pharaohs. Deep in the south, near the border with Sudan, lies the breathtaking temple complex of Abu Simbel. Carved directly into the sandstone cliffs by Ramesses II, these temples feature colossal statues of the pharaoh that guard the entrance with an imposing presence. In a remarkable feat of modern international cooperation, the entire complex was relocated piece by piece in the 1960s to save it from the rising waters of Lake Nasser. Walking through these monumental gates, you can feel the weight of millennia pressing down on you. Each of these sacred sites offers a profound, tangible connection to the ancient past, showing why this historic country remains a top destination for travelers today. Whether you are looking for ancient secrets or modern adventures, the experience of visiting is unmatched. Visiting Egypt is a sensory journey that extends far beyond archaeology. For those seeking relaxation and natural beauty, the Red Sea resorts of Hurghada and Sharm el-Sheikh offer world-class diving, pristine beaches, and vibrant marine life. For adventure seekers, the Western Desert offers camping under starry skies surrounded by the surreal chalk formations of the White Desert. In Cairo, the historic Khan el-Khalili Bazaar offers a lively maze of sights, sounds, and smells, where travelers can haggle for spices, perfumes, and handmade jewelry. No visit to Egypt is complete without exploring the newly opened Grand Egyptian Museum, which houses the world's most extensive and state-of-the-art collection of pharaonic antiquities. Here, visitors can stand face-to-face with the complete treasures of King Tutankhamun, bridging the gap between ancient history and the modern traveler. Egypt is a country that captures your heart, leaving you with memories that will last a lifetime, and reminding us of the importance of sharing these incredible stories with others. As our journey through this timeless land comes to a close, we hope you have enjoyed exploring its wonders with us. Thank you so much for watching this country documentary on a TrendLens. If you enjoyed exploring the incredible wonders of Egypt, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating destinations. Do not forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. We would love to hear from you, so leave a comment below sharing which part of Egypt you would love to visit first. Until next time, keep exploring, and we will see you in the next video.